I still don't have a kick. Still not investing in kick. However, it would just be 1 talent point, but it's okay. Now we at least have... Okay, we're doing a big pool first pool, so...
4, 3,
Here we go.
2,
I'll see you guys later, chat. We're big pulling lusting, so...
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Full silence. He said. I don't know what that means. Oh, God. I'm already terrified. Pop it offensive for this first form. Then convoke. Oh, no, the end cap. Oh, please. Let me out. Big heals, big heals. Think like a healer. If you make the face, you heal more. Remember that. Beef up the tank. Oh, we survived. We still didn't even cross 1,000,000 HPS. Dude, our tank was turbo cranking. Okay, we have no cooldowns here. Convoke in 10 seconds. This is going to be rough. Honestly? Honestly, not that bad. Oof. That dot does hurt, though. Oh. The problem is, like, I'm so low item level, I kind of don't have a lot of globals to spare on damage. So, like, that's why you don't see me cat weaving. Even though I do agree. I see a lot more people having success with cat weaving right now. I just don't have the globals to spare, like, honestly. I think we can Convoke here. Let's go and quickly eat. I clicked the wrong food, though. That was a butt clincher. You're telling me. I'm literally gripping my chair from underneath. Boss and ads, they say. Oh, God, this boss is going to be a nightmare. Probably shouldn't have Tiger Dash there. Might need it for boss plus ads. Okay. Hey, this tank is... We're having fun, dude. This tank is going crazy with these pools. Don't get the cast off. Oh, no. The drain fluids. Help. Help. Yeah, there's no way. I don't like pulling this mob, this pack with the boss. We did not need to do that, if I'm being real. There's just too many stops with the affix and stuff. Definitely think that was like an unnecessary thing, but we're fine. We are a-okay. Look at all this space. This route's kind of crazy though with the space. Gotta watch out for the boss spawning though. Prop pally going off. Oh, GG. No, I don't think it's GG, but yeah, the prop pally is crazy. But yeah, the affix dropped in the pool, and my 2 ways to stop the affix, I was considering it there. You can probably see it on my face. But my 2 ways to stop the affix are in cap roar there, where I have to be in melee range, and oh god, please live. And Typhoon, which I kind of also have to be. It's a shotgun blast, right? So very awkward there. Apparently it sent me through puberty and back, but very awkward. We're gonna save our Typhoon. I kind of want to use it here for like stops and stuff, but I don't really think I can. The double cleaving regrowths, very nice. See, now we can use Typhoon. That's awkward. I'm gonna ping warning there. So people kind of know that's where we're typing those guys back. I don't have Typhoon or Incap Roar for the Affix here, but I'd much rather give us space here. I can be the worm control guy, because I have Typhoon and Vortex, which is like a double whammy of utility. Target me. Come on, Blightbone. Shit. I always get so nervous. Like that took a long time to pick a target. Did they nerf this boss since like yesterday? Because I was doing this dungeon all day yesterday.
Your ascension
Like warning over here.
is complete.
Unfortunately, we just used Incap Roar, which took us into Bear Stance, which I think wastes our Bear Stance like defensive thing. Y'all know the one? So, okay, this is going to get very ugly, so we're going to get to the other side of the boss really quick. Everyone nice and safe. Yeah, we're fine. This dungeon is kind of a GG if you wipe once, but honestly, in a +8, with our group doing this much damage, and we have an Ellie Shaman, and a good Fire Mage, it seems like, I think we're fine. Oh. I think we can still time this. I've been watching some of your vids on YouTube. You really helped me get some confidence with healing. Look, if y'all take nothing away from my channel, at least, hopefully you take, like, being confident. Because a lot of times I kind of have this false confidence, and it's like, that's the only thing that got me through the key, you know? Sometimes that's all you need. But I'm glad you found my channel, and I'm glad you're finding it helpful. Oh, I tried. Let's... Oh, also we can go into Bear Stance to cancel our debuff. That's kind of clutch. But a lot of things, like one of the biggest reasons that I struggled in the beginning when I was healing was confidence. It's like I just was not confident myself, and you'll still see me sometimes. Like if you see me talking like with low confidence before a pool, 10 times out of 10 that pool goes horribly. Hopefully we can top this guy up in time. But yeah, a lot of times you'll see me like when I'm not confident, that's when stuff goes wrong. But a lot of times confidence is just like the secret, you know. Okay, do what we can to stop that. But yeah, I struggle pretty bad from like tanking, like key anxiety. I see that term popping up a lot like recently, and I do, you know, sympathize, I think. I definitely go through that as well. But like you guys have really helped me get through it, and the fact that you guys have been so chill when I make mistakes has like helped me a lot. I was worried about, like, it's always a worry streaming and making mistakes and like, oh god, how are they gonna react and stuff, and the way that you guys like kind of helped me through it, like y'all do help a lot with my healing anxiety. I see your question. I see you ask, do I have any tips for, let's see, dispelling? Let me make sure, let me get through this pool and then I can go back and read your chat again. Oh boy. Oh, that killed him? I thought he was safe. I literally went to heal the tank. I thought the mage was at a safe enough health total. That is absolutely my bad. But also, it was like kind of him or the tank, right? Or at least it looked that way. Yeah, we used our external on that mage that time. Alright, we're back. Any tips on dispelling? Sometimes there's so many affixes, I don't know what to dispel. Poison remove. There's not like a blanket answer I can get, like, oh, you should always dispel, or like or like you let all the debuffs stay. But one of my like good tips that helps me is I think of my dispel as a healing button. Like what I mean by that is obviously like healers have a dispel, but what I mean by that is I think of it, the global that I spend on dispelling one of my allies, I give it a healing value. So if I let this debuff sit on my tank and tick away for its full duration, will it do more damage than if I spend that global healing the tank? So like if I dispel and it saves 1,000,000 damage, or I could regrowth my tank after it's ticked into him a couple times and do like 800,000 healing, then dispelling is like the play. And almost always they tune debuffs to where it will be. Where's the necromancer? To where it will be kind of like that. They usually always tune them to where it's like, in most, I have no idea who that's on. I think it's this mage. You know what I mean? Like it's almost always worth it to just dispel debuffs. Sometimes you'll get like two, like for example, like 2 of your allies get a debuff, so it's like, oh, which one do I dispel? And in that case, it's like obviously not as black and white, but for the most part, as a healer, it's like almost always worth to dispel, right? Because the dots just do a lot of damage, and you can only heal so much, but you can negate all that damage. Because think of it like this: our healing. Oh, I just sat right in that. Oh, I just sat right in that, and then the volume went off. I'm such an idiot. But think of it like this: like your dispel scales off the damage that the mob will do, and mobs obviously do a ton of damage, right? But your healing obviously scales off of your own stats. We need to convoke. Hopefully top up the mage in time. Cannot believe I just sat in that swirly. What a clown. Oh, that was really ugly. Let's eat some food. I sat in that swirly like an idiot. Yeah, also, I mean, like, the reason why I say it's not as black and white is because, like there are some affixes where dispelling is part of the affix, too. And, like, there you kind of, sometimes you'll have to make a, like, I know this is kind of out of date, but if I use Afflicted as an example, sometimes you would have to think, like, okay, Afflicted's about to come out, but this boss has, like, a very heavy dot that I know I'm going to have to dispel. Like, should I just let the affix go off, or should I dispel the affix and just try to heal through the tank or the boss debuff? Like, you will have to come up with like decisions like that in the moment, but I always try to think ahead. Like, I know this like, I try to think like, oh, does this next mob have a dot? If so, like, you know, should I dispel? Like, I always try to think ahead, and if I choose to not dispel the dot and to heal through it, so I can dispel like an affix, for example, I'll compensate by applying more hots out and like being very defensive with my hot management and stuff, to compensate for not being able to dispel a debuff. You know what I mean? But I try not to. The way that I've learned to play healer is I try to make as few decisions in the moment as possible. So I try to like plan what cooldowns I'm going to use and like what hots I'm going to give to who while playing like Druid, for example, on the next pool beforehand, because that makes me play that pool better, because then I can focus on like reactions and not reactions plus like decision making mid pool. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I'm just yapping, but hopefully, afflicted. Yeah, afflicted's gone. But oh, you're talking about my weak aura that I have. Afflicted. Yeah, it's so annoying. All right, who's? Oh, he's pinging that. And he's pinging that. Yeah, I want to one phase the. I want to one phase the next boss, dude. Dispel dots on squishy DPS first, then focus the other debuff. Yeah, like another use case for your dispel is like, say the boss in the final boss of the final boss of Siege, it applies 2 debuffs, so you kind of have to make a decision, who do I dispel first? Let's go ahead and convoke here. This damage is kind of going crazy. Like, it does kind of put you in a weird situation of who do I dispel. And there's like a couple different ways to think of it. Like, if the debuff goes on like a DPS plus your tank, you should 9.9 times out of 10, so 99% of the time, dispel the DPS first. Like, the tank will be fine. They can heal through the dot a lot easier. They can sustain through the dot a lot easier than a DPS can. But if it goes on 2 DPS, try to think back on who you let it sit on last or who got it last time, because odds are they used more, like they used their defensive already, you know what I mean? Speaking of defensive, let's go and pop one, and let's put these treants down. That's unfortunate. Ah, thank you for the support. I hear the Twitch noise, but I am panicking right now. We gotta kill this thing. Gotta heal that. I am right in the smack dab in the middle of all this stuff. Can we B-res this guy? I don't think we should, if I'm being real. Yeah, we just focus boss at this point. Sorry, mage. I tried. But yeah, a lot of times, like, there are certain mechanics that make you decide on who to dispel. You know what I mean? Hey, Culpa99 with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. I missed streaming with you guys while I was on vacation. What has felt best between Disc and Mistweaver? Oh, Mistweaver by a lot. But I'm very biased, Nick, so I'm a Mistweaver main, so. For dispelling, you need to know it's if I don't dispel, does he die, or also knowledge of the dungeon. Yeah, but like I think what they're asking is like, obviously if they're gonna die to the dot, dispel it. But I think what they're asking is like what if they aren't gonna die, like should I dispel it? I usually think of it as like, will it do more damage than if I I'm sorry. Will I have to, if I have to heal through this, will it be more than one global? If so, then usually it's, oh, damn, I knew that was going to kill me. Then, I don't know what I'm saying, if I'm being honest. I've lost myself. But if you have to use more than one global to heal through the damage that a dot does, then why not just spend that one global and dispel it early? That way, you're basically healing at, oh. What? A battle res. The tank didn't take it. The tank declined the battle res. Okay, we're kind of throwing. We need to, you know, focus up, focus up, focus up. And go to this one. Oh, okay. I'm also struggling with like the icons and all that. I think I need to update some add-ons so I can get a clear view. Yeah, personalizing your UI is definitely very helpful because I can see like what defensives everyone has, you know what I mean? So it can kind of also help you make decisions as a healer. Like a great example once again is the final boss of Siege of Borealis. It applies 2 debuffs, like a debuff to 2 separate people. So if you see that one of your DPS does not have their defensive ready but the other one does that got the debuff, then you should know I should dispel the person that doesn't have their defensive. Or you can see, hey, this person did pop a defensive. I can kind of let the debuff sit on them and apply some hots, but dispel the other person, you know. So just using the information that you have can help you make a lot of decisions, too. That's a clutch repair. We're timing this stupid dungeon. I don't care what has happened so far here. We're timing it. We're also going to beef up the tank. You can also use your like your external. So like if you're playing a Disc Priest, that's a great example. They have 2 charges of pain suppression. So if 2 people get marked with a debuff, dispel one, pain step the other, and then just start healing into the other, you know. Can be a great way to deal with it. Alright, dude, I sent that guy to the nether realm back there. I'm gonna try Cell. You guys are too big brain healer for me. Oh no, Cell's just so good. It just does everything that you want as a healer. Don't like... That guy popped Combust or whatever he has. He popped his cooldowns right as we were pulling that mob. Don't think that was the play. Yeah, Cell is just very good. Gotta heal through the throw cleaver. It's a kind of scary pool, but I you know what? I do like that we're doing these pools because we do need them to time, I think, at this point. But man, they are scary. Very scary. We gotta top up this guy just in case that hook hits him. We're gonna instantly eat food. I'm eating mage food. I'm being a cheapo, but should be okay. I'm a casual player. I prefer to delve than to Mythic Plus. I think a lot of people have liked... Oh, dude, what are we doing? That guy was marked with both. Okay, I'll give him some credit. He got pretty unfortunate there. Fixation. Run. Run. Give him a little sprint. A little speed boost. Uh-oh. He got marked with both again. We'll bark skin him. Hey, that saved him. Bark skin was clutch there. He got marked with both. He took both hooks and survived it with bark skin. Or iron bark. I always get those two mixed up, so if I say the wrong one, just know. Oh. Can't save them all, though. Oh, I don't have Thrash. I was running up to it trying to press Thrash. Remembered, I do not have Thrash. Okay, we're about to get to a situation where we only have one assassin or assistant. So it's going to get a little spooky. Need to start burning down this one. Uh-oh. Guy's name is Wheels. Use them. Use your wheels. The tank came in clutch with that bop. Can we tank it for him? We will. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but we wasted our defensive. Let's go and Mark of the Wild because people have died. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and put... I know the tank is under some heat on this pool, but... Oh, what? Oh, is it the frontal? Was he in the frontal? That's troll. Can't have that happening. Dude, our mages are going crazy. Our mages are popping off, dude. Especially this fire mage. Fire mage is hard, especially at like a +8 level. You wouldn't expect to see like good fire mages, right? Sometimes it's so demoralizing seeing people die instantly. Yeah, it's like there's nothing you can do. Unless you're a priest and you grip them out of it, there's nothing you can do. It's just like heartbreaking. Especially when dungeons are like coming down to the wire like this one kind of is. I mean, obviously now we're not going to be able to time it. Unless, okay, look. The only way we possibly time this is if we lust as soon as the boss comes down and we blast her so fast that lust like persists into the next boss. But that is just not going to happen. Let's be real. Uh-oh. That is just not going to happen. On me again. Shout out to Well-Owned Instincts. That's what that noise was there. That was healing into us. Me again? What are we doing? Alright, we need to do like big damage. Maybe I just use Convoke for damage? Let's bait over here. I'm gonna actually just apply hots here. We also gain haste when we swift man, so I need to use that. And their cat convoke, and just wrath spam. One phaser, morbid fixation on me. Killer! Oh, we might time this, guys. I'm actually like, that might actually happen. We have how much time left on haste? 15 seconds. Go, go, go. Still got haste. Move it, soldiers. Yeah, we still have lust for only for 5 seconds of this boss, but hey, we take every bit that we get. This is a time where I wish I was cat weaving. Just can't have any deaths here. Just please pay attention, people. A minute and a half. Oh, this boss is really hard to time when you're behind. We got Convoke.
None can escape
Minute 10. No deaths, people. No deaths. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet so I can like really focus on not dying.
None can escape the storm.
Your
45.
ascension.
Been the closest keys like I've ever done. Okay, the affix is gonna get off. I think it's gonna get tough.
Can escape the storm.
Come on, people. Convoke. Kitty convoke. Oh. Oh, we did it! Upgraded. Oh my goodness, dude. My like arms are weak. Wow. That was close. It literally, you know what mattered? The 5 seconds of lust that we had coming upstairs. Also, a socketed ring. It's crit verse. It's verse crit, actually. Not too happy about that, but I will take that all day. 610 ring. Oh. Dude, that was crazy.